So I'm popping out videos left and right, and it feels amazing. My last video was a pretty structured video, so I wanted to come at you guys on the open, relatable, vulnerable progression. And because I have videos on some of the things in my progress, but they're a bit too emotional for my comfort right now. I will eventually put them out, but I got to build to that point. So where am I at with the journey full of health? Probably said this in a previous video, but it's a legit LLC, which I am super excited about. I'm wrapping up. Well, I just finished my first semester of grad school, and I'm pretty sure I have 2 A's, but I need to check on that. I'm starting my next semester of grad school, and that's exciting. Although I wanted a little break. I'm a little bit nervous, but you know what? It is what it is. I was in a situation that, you know, I really wanted to fit into, but it really wasn't a good fit for me, and I had to walk away. Some of the things that I've been struggling with as an entrepreneur is being myself. So I'm naturally a pretty organized and analytical person, although I'm really goofy and, like, you know, dingy at times, but like my natural skill set when it comes to business or anything work related is to like have schedules, is to do the contract, notes during meetings and emails route. It's to be pretty organized and have a strong sense of accountability there. And working with other entrepreneurs, I get that I have been experiencing that isn't the automatic culture, at least not with the partners or the business folks I've been connecting with. And so me trying to accept people for who they are and not necessarily change them, but also having this different approach to business has been hard. And I'm trying to find my voice. I am finding my voice. I'm gradually having conversations with people and being transparent. And it's been rough. It's been rough because I think that, you know, we feel things intuitively. We feel it in our gut. You're like, okay, this isn't right. This isn't working for me, or this is how I feel about it. But it's really hard to go from feeling it in your gut to honoring it and acting on it. And a part of that is like we rather people please. You rather get along. You rather keep things smooth than to be transparent. Because we don't want to ruin the relationship, or we do appreciate the opportunity, or we can sense that, you know, these folks may not receive what I'm saying, or they might not get my perspective, or else they'll probably be having the same practices as me. And I just have to I have to remember that I left my job because I wasn't fully able to be me. I wasn't fully able to tap into my strengths and explore, you know, what I'm capable of. And so I can't create new opportunities built on not being me. So me pushing to like have these conversations, or at least be open to them, has been a huge step, and I'm really grateful, although it's been a tough process mentally, just going back and forth with myself. And I'll give you guys feedback on like how this stuff works out, but I think it's going to be good. I think that this is just a stepping stone. I'm a baby in this entrepreneurship game on the legitimate end of it. Of like actually trying to partner with people, actually connecting with people doing similar work beyond a couple DMs on Instagram. You know, before it was just about my clients and getting me together, and mainly getting me together so that I can be a coach. And now I'm trying to connect with people and network and step outside my comfort zone and partner in ways I can and assist in ways that I can, because I know it's all a learning experience, right? And that's new. That's really new. But one thing I can say is that I've been humble. I've been patient. I've taken the time to pray on things. I've sought counsel. I didn't jump into things making emotional decisions or emotional reactions. And I've also not forced things. I have not forced conversations. I have not forced my standards. I have not forced my expectations. And if you've been going with me through this journey, know that that is very hard for me. That those were the things that were destroying my relationships before I went to treatment, and really continued that process of healing and self-help afterwards. So that is like as transparent as I can be without just gossiping and being negative and talking crap about people, because I'm not willing to do that. And that's where I'm at. I'm also at a place where I'm breaking out of the box of like being this weight loss coach that I don't want to me. I will help you lose weight if that is a part of your goal. But if your goal is just being a happy, healthy wife and mommy, or if your goal is to be reach the next level in your business and create systems to do so, or if your goal is to work on professionalism because you're a young businesswoman, or not even a businesswoman, you're new in your career and you just don't have people to reach out to about this stuff, that is what I'm here for. And I need people to know that, and I need to put content out to show the variety of what I know. And stop saying, oh, well, people only know me for weight loss. They only know me for weight loss because that's all I really talk about. That's all they really see pictures of is me and my body. And I'm going to continue that route because that works. I'm not saying I'm stopping that, but I just want to be clear that I do not care about weight loss as much as I care about you and your overall health, which is your mind, body, and soul. And so that is so liberating. I just started to really do that this week, and it's been really uncomfortable because I know people were like, what the heck is she doing? But I had to, yo. Like, I had to. It was eating in me because I'm like, I feel like I'm in another box. Like, I left one box and I'm climbing in another box because what? It's easier for people to understand and accept. I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for the people I'm coaching. So honor thyself, honor thy purpose, honor thy truth. Know thyself. Know thy purpose, know thy truth. And that's what I have to do. And you know, sometimes I ask myself, is this a facade? You know, this guy DM me, you know, I really appreciate, or I really like the person you present yourself as being. And I'm like, present myself as being, not like who I am. And I had to think through that. And I had to ask myself some pretty serious questions. Is this a facade? Am I faking? Is this really me? Am I like some of those celebrities or people that follow trends and it's not really them, you know? And it's not. It's not a facade. It's really me. Yes, it's a higher vibration of who I am because instead of being around people who may or may not be on the same frequency and adjusting to their frequency, I can just be me. I can just wake up, pop on the camera, talk my stuff, and be done. And just give my authentic thoughts and authentic self with nobody around me kind of like, you know, switching it up so I can fit their needs or meet them where they are. But this is me, and I proved that to myself this week because I didn't want to honor myself, y'all. I wanted to stay in the situation. I didn't want to ruin the opportunity. I didn't want to ruffle any feathers. I wanted to just, you know, leave as a God to work it all out instead of honoring my role in that situation. And these are multiple situations too. I don't want you guys to think it's just one person. It's just been like in business in general. I'm coming into people following different systems and protocols that I'm used to or that I feel comfortable with. So yeah, I honored myself, and it has taken time for me to come to peace with that. You know, sometimes it's really uncomfortable and it feels wrong because it's not what you're used to doing. Sometimes honoring yourself feels like the worst thing to do. It feels like you're selfish, you're wrong, you're inconsiderate, or, you know, you're ruining something. I even had to ask myself, am I relapsing? Am I going back to ruining relationships the way I used to? And my self-check said no. It said no because I wasn't doing it as an emotionally reactive thing. I was honoring my spirit. I took the time to observe if my spirit was spot on and accurate. I sought counsel from people with different perspectives, and I sat with it. And in the past, when I would get uncomfortable, I would just run or act out, you know? And I didn't do any of that. So no, I'm not relapsing. I'm just a healthy young woman making healthier decisions and building this business in the healthiest way for me. And unfortunately having to accept that I won't fit every space as much as I want to. And that, yeah, that's hard. But I trust God. I have to trust God. I have no choice. I walked out on faith by leaving my position. So I have no choice but to trust that he'll take me to where I belong. And I belonged there when I did. And I left when I needed to. And that's with any relationship, whether it's business or family or whatever. You belong when you belong and you leave when you do. It's called a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And you have to trust God to reveal what it is when it is and act on it. So yeah, Be encouraged, my loves.